Hi everybody, it's Mel here. I'm very excited today. So there's a few things going on. We're super busy out in the creative department, but I've snuck in here to do some filming. Now, a while ago, I want to say it was during lockdown, actually. In fact, it was during lockdown. We brought you a cutting Craftorium USB called Eclectic Mix. And it was literally an eclectic mix of loads and loads of cutting files. So we've got cogs, we've got clocks, we've got florals, we've got birds, we've got all sorts of different things on this USB. And the idea was that you cut them out and you create your projects with them, but it's not kind of a structure to it. So this is what you're doing, this is what you make with it. Having said that, there are 30 projects on this USB. And I did them as canvases originally, but we didn't get time to film any education. And we've had quite a few customers asking us if we would bring back some of the previous Cutting Craftorium USBs because they've bought a scan and cut since they were launched, so that's what we're doing. But what I wanted to do this time was do 3 classes where I teach you how to incorporate Cadence products into your projects, into the pieces that you're going to make, and everybody's going to come up with something different. So I thought just an introduction would be nice to show you how I would go about it, so it might give you a starting point. So with each of the collections, if I just jump to the USB for you, I'm just going to show you this, and I forgot my stylus, so I'm going to have to use my nail, and I have to apologize for my hands and my nails because they're a mess at the moment. But I thought there's no point paying to go and get my nails done when I'm going to get covered in Cadence paint. So I apologise, that's a job for the end of the week before I go on TV. So when you open up your projects, you will see that there are all these different categories. So you've got ballerina, you've got bees, you've got botanical frames, clocks, country garden, dragonfly, dress mannequins, hot air balloons, loads and loads of different things. And within each one of those, you will find that there are different categories. So you've got your charisma. So this comes along with reflections, charisma, whatever you want to call it, that works with your scan and cut. So your decorative elements, if you like, your finishing touches. Then you've got papers, and we broke these down into 2 categories. So we did some as regular papers that you would print on your regular cardstock. And then we knocked back the colour a little bit and did them as what we call sumi papers or rice papers. So now you can print your own rice paper, which is super easy to do. I've done it for these projects. It's really quick and simple to do on a regular inkjet printer. You've got the options to create your backgrounds as well. But of course, because you've got them as printable elements, you can print them off on what you want. You can print them on fabric if that's what you want to do. It's up to you. As well as that, you will also have some stencils and your SVG cutting files, and that's the same in each category. Some of them you'll get 10 SVG files, some of them you might get 6, but together it makes this whole digital library for you, which I think is super cool. And I think the more on a Cadence journey you go, the more you're going to appreciate this USB. It doesn't have to be done with Cadence, it can be done with your papers and your inks and the things that you're used to using. But seeing as we are a UK official distributor for Cadence, I thought this is a perfect time just to dip your toe into it and see what it's all about. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start first of all with a traditional card and do a card, because I know that a lot of you as card makers might not want to use greyboard, might not want to get involved in the mixed media side of it. So we're going to start with the card, and then we'll move on and we'll do a couple of other projects as well. Okay, so go and grab yourself a cup of tea, got mine, and then come back and we'll start on the first project. If you want to see more from Highlight Crafts, make sure you click the like button. Subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below, and click the bell icon to receive notifications of all our future content. You can also click here to see our latest video, or click here to see more videos like this one.